Welcome back to what is a new morning for Kerbal Space Program. Is that the sun? Yes. So, last time I was here, I did successfully make it to the moon and back. It was a disaster, and yeah, I mean, everyone saw it, so we're okay. Sure. Give it a shot. Right. So I believe the last thing I did before going was to design a probe. Probe one? Yes. Is that the good one? No, that's not a good probe, is it? Is it? No. That's not the probe I'm looking for. Big probe? Big probe, yes. Okay, so we theoretically have everything now. Yeah, okay, so we have that. We have a little transmitter just in case the big one doesn't work. 2 solar panels, and yeah, so we've got the Science Junior inside. That's basically everything we can put on a probe. So let's send this thing to space. Now this should be a lot easier in comparison. I still have the landing legs for... Tell you what, let's get rid of the landing legs. Heat shield, because we do not need a heat shield. That's a very small reaction wheel, isn't it? Okay, it's after the coupler, we'll be fine. I don't know if there's a smaller reaction wheel option. I should have looked. Okay, so let's just try to get this thing off the ground and then we'll find out. Yeah. Basically, if I need a fairing, then it'll get one, to be fair. If not, I'm just going to launch them like this. I think we may lose some of the equipment on top. Okay, so the aerodynamics are a bit of a disaster. Well, that's working surprisingly better than I expected. Yeah, I was expecting a big explosion, or I wouldn't have gone for the high-speed approach. Oh wait, is this going in for... Actually, yeah, this is almost going in for a safe landing. Oh, no, 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 no. Splat. Okay, so it was less impressive than I expected, but... Oh, whoops, just take that bit off. That bit there, back up here. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more bits. Don't save. I know it's early, could you guys don't? No. Okay, yeah, we're not that bothered about miniaturization yet. So we have a better form of antenna. Seismic accelerometer's not that much use for what we're doing. I mean, we have better battery banks. I don't like the big reaction wheel because we could really use that thing. If not, whoops, bought it anyway. And I do prefer them, to be fair. But I do like the idea of having a bigger thing, so... Okay, we're not bothered about flying yet, so we'll be okay. Oh, and you're the big shell, so there you go. We have everything we need. So let's just do a little bit of redesign. Right. That's what we can leave that on. Then we need aerodynamics. No, it isn't. It's payload. Okay, we'll deal with you later. But from this point on, we don't actually need those, but we'll get one anyway. So electricity, didn't I like buy the one with the big solar panel, or did I decide not to? Okay, so if we like put you off to the side like that. I think I skipped over the bit that actually requires this. Let's just open that up, get the other bit of scientific equipment, because why not? We got it anyway. Just out through the door, they'll be fine. Yes, and the second one is... Oh, there's another thing I'm forgetting. Because I mean, that's not going to be any real use. Okay, there you go. I'm sure that'll be fine. Close? Yeah. Of course, that's going to be in the aerodynamic shadow, so... It's that little thing having reaction wheels? Yes. Don't know how much, though. So, try again? Right. So we're going to give this another go. And... get up some speed. I gotta say, I've not added that much weight in comparison to everything I had on for the moon mission, so... Okay, let's keep the autocorrect running then. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna hit 70 quite easily at this point, so... I mean, I think we're gonna hit it. Yeah, okay, we are well over what we need, so... Just wait till we're out of the atmosphere. Okay, and get the line. I don't know what we lost, but I hope it wasn't important. Oh wow, that's not a very good line. Ah, we'll be fine. So this one's just going to Le Mans because, you know, first up, that's the best place to go for. And we all know I have far too much RCS fuel. If anything, I could have left like half that RCS fuel to home, been fine. What is... Oh, that's the damage from the things landing. Whoops. Ah, it's okay, we didn't lose that much. It's just got some big scratches on the hull. It's okay, there's no problem with big scratches in the hull. As long as it's, like, not on fire or something. That's fine, as long as we're not smashing into the surface of the planet, I'm okay. So, target, man, yep. Make it a little bit slower, bring them in. Yeah. That's way too much. Nope, come on, back out. Okay, that'll do. It'll end up in this orbit, which I could correct to that eventually, possibly. But that's way too much, that's silly. That's way more like it. Okay. So let's aim you towards where you need to be. Don't worry about wasting some RCS fuel. We are not going to be using it that horrifically. Wait, why are you named Bob? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong probe. So, it's fine. Just give it a minute to correct itself. It's useful if we have the transmitter available. Whoop. We aimed. Go. If we head around and keep the time going down and okay, and ready to cancel that as soon as it's available. It's a little low, but that's okay. I mean, that's such a pretty good polar orbit. Oh, whoops. Smaller. Sorry, no, in like that. Okay. It's not really that long of a burn as well, especially with like the 2K I have available, so... Let's just get that corrected. We have 2 days until we actually need to worry though. I'm taking a guess that that line is the after this trajectory what happens. Okay, we're fine. The the acceleration wheels can handle that just fine. Okay. I know it's far less interesting from this view, but... Ooh, nearly there. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel to manage this one. Okay, let's put them back on. Either way, we are in a polar orbit, so... But the second I start scanning with that, it's gonna kill the batteries, so... I think I'm going to ignore that, because it's asking for me to be going in that direction, and I'm going that direction. And a complete change in direction. Whereas possible, it's going to take a lot more energy than I have. So now, we can do some readings. And we're just gonna have to transmit, so... open doors, conduct research. Conduct study. Well, we're doing okay. Pressure, yep. Transmit. Temperature. Go for it. Why not? Can you detect any pressure up here? Wow, okay, the atmospheric sensor detected something. I'm surprised. And now for the big draw. Oop, are we gonna make it? Just. Now that isn't everything that you can do up here, but... That's about all we need to do for now with this one. So we've done some basic research. Got some science points sent back. And put up a relay station, which is the most important thing out of this whole operation. So, back to the Space Center with one successful probe. Now we should have had plenty of science sent back so we can get that one. and possibly get that, which is what I wanted, so... There's a bigger one? So we didn't really have any controllability issues this time, so... let's just upgrade to the one bigger antenna, because, you know, why not? Do we have any extra sciencey stuff to chuck on? No, I don't think so. So I'm not gonna. Okay. Save the modification to big probe. I'm still not entirely sure this one's getting out of the solar system yet. I mean, oh sorry, no, out of the basic Kerbal bit. So let's have a round 2. I could have better electricity generation, but it was sufficient, so let's continue on. Let's get some speed up. As far as probing stuff goes, this generally similar process all the way through. Okay, let's start the turn so we can actually... Okay, so we let it do that because it was pulling over. I mean, it is still pulling over now, but nothing that we can't handle. Okay, yeah, we should be okay for 70 from there. I mean, admittedly, this is still messy, but yeah, okay, we'll be in orbit, it's fine. I'm surprised there's no trail coming up behind it. Yeah, we're over 130k, wait until we get out of thing, then dump. That's fine, we didn't lose anything important again. Okay. Now when I'm doing these, I always try to get them in the middle like that. Mostly because that means that you've just got circular orbit at that point. It's easier to shoot and get places, or get to other places with it set up like that. But this one should be going to Minmus. I don't know if... I think I'm gonna chuck on some extra boosters to chuck it to other planets. Okay, we ready? Okay, you can stop because we're safe now. Okay, there you go. We hold that out for the time and we should be alright. I think I may be getting to Minmus with more fuel than I got to Mun with, which is embarrassing. Okay, there you go. Now this is the one where it starts to get difficult because... Nope, that's completely left the solar system. Okay, so I'm not even on the right orbital plane for that. So what I need to do is get to about here and do some of that. Yeah, there you go. That should do it. Okay. Right there, I'll be fine. Oh wow, that's so close to my current location. You gonna land on it? Yeah. It is generally just a lot getting things to line up, but that should be close enough to be able to get a minimus orbit. So now we try. I think it should be from here. That's a Mun orbit. Whoops. Okay, that is a mess of a minimus orbit, but it is. Wow, that's actually nearly there. Let's get that up. Nope. Why did that just stop being an orbit? Okay, nope. Okay, that'll be good enough. That'll do for now. That's going to be a lot of fuel to get there. I don't know how much it's going to be to orbit it when we get there, but it's going to be a massive speed reduction. It's okay, for like 2,000 odd fuel, I think I'll be fine. And hey look, for once my solar panels are on the outside, so I'm not going to run out of power midway through the maneuver. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just move to the maneuver point. I mean, all that's happening over there. Okay, let's speed up a bit. Personally, I think it was more exciting when I was failing. Actually showing some, like, thing of competence. Oh well. I think we're throwing it somewhere close. I mean, the goal is for there, right? Nuts. So this has been a significant mess up because I wasn't controlling that. I don't know how close or how far this is going to be from what I need. Okay, so, that's bad. But you can see what the RCS system's doing. So let's tap it up there. Okay, so we need to swap that around to be anti-normal. I want to bring that down a bit closer because this is horrifically far. That's my current orbit, ignoring the one that I'm on. Okay, so. Oh, RCS on. There you go, bring us in a little closer. I mean, at this distance, the RCS is actually quite effective for this. I mean, as you can see, it is going insane about where we're meeting, but I mean, if I actually used the engines like this, it would just zip off somewhere instantly. Okay, and we're coming down. We're not going to meet that orbit. Ooh, it's bending quite nicely, actually. And yes, we still have far too much fuel. But we need that for the slow down burn. Okay, keep going. Yep. I'm going to see how low I can get it, because I don't really know. But the next shot of these is to get it out, so, but you know, the next one is a detection satellite to go into solar orbit. Wow, I'm surprised this is going down as far as that. I was sort of expecting it to like peter out at around like 400k. But yeah, going down to 300, that's really good. Huh. See if we can get down to 100, because once we're there it should start getting an orbit on its own. I mean, you can see that line is curving more as we go. But ultimately I want this to happen with as little fuel as possible off the main engines, because we never know what I'm going to do with them. Again, it does look like this orbit's going to be a long way out of things. Wow, I am See, when I set it up, I said to go like this, and it just said, no, it won't work. But yeah, Minmus has almost no actual gravitational field. So it's even a surprise it's had as much effect as it's having. Okay, and stop off at 100. Oh, it's so tempting just because I can. Yeah, I am surprised the RCS is this effective. My question is, will I stop at 50? No, because I'm not that smart. There you go. And it takes almost no fuel at all. Right, so we've got that set. Now about using RCS, because that'll throw us off. Go there, flip you around. You have plenty of solar panels, so we should be okay. Prepare that. And prepare. Okay, and we're on target. Let's run it through, make sure we get to the right place. The engine is active. Hopefully, the second I hit go, it'll activate. Okay, we're fine. Small test bin just to make sure that we're okay. And go. Hopefully we get some low orbit going. I think we already have an orbit, so we should, yeah. That's fine. And we've successfully got 2 Minmus. And it's not exactly the big challenge, so... Atmosphere analysis can't be done right now, because there is no atmosphere. Don't worry about it. Oh, are we not on a polar enough orbit? Oh. There you go, I think. Just be nice, put you on a proper orbit. Oh wait, we actually need to get to the location, then do it. I always forget that bit. Go to location, then do thing. Okay, now we should be in a polar enough orbit for it. Run. Oh, what? The survey does almost nothing? Okay, I expect that to have at least drained the battery, but... Conduct mineral survey. Yeah, go on. Yep, you can only do it once. Now from this side, we grab that. Send away. Yep, transmit. Log pressure. Send. Sort of the point with probes. You do a lot of sending. Heck, we still haven't killed off the antenna yet. Let's give it a go. Ooh, we got it under 100. And it survived. Now we've essentially done everything. I don't really consider this as high over Minmus. But we've now got everything, and... so we're now done exploring Minmus, apparently. Okay, we're not done exploring. If I really needed to... okay, none of those are reachable. Might be. But that's well out of range. So next up, I'm going to chuck in a near object. One. Now ultimately there's no planet, so this one here is... it's just going to be a telescope. So we take that off because we're not going to a planet and this isn't probe, so then we get this piece of scientific equipment, chuck on there. We don't care the fact they're clipped together because the game doesn't. Now when we're chucking stuff into a solar orbit, we don't really care. Is that on its way up or down? Well, today has been a busy day. Say we aim it about there. I mean, it's not like I'm just going to fire a rocket at the sun or something. But, I mean, it's a solar orbit. Absolute minimal effort. Now, to be fair, we're going to miss the sun quite significantly, but it is a vertical launch. Ultimately, we don't need to worry about Kerbal in orbit for this one. Pull it back to about there, they should all run out together. Okay, liquid fuel's out, we are now still on solid. Engines, please. Engines? Why is that such a small flame? Oh. See, I decoupled the wrong section. Oh well. Wonder how much that actually has left. Just beg the question, if that gets into a solar orbit, I mean, it's succeeded, right? Yeah. Should I just revert it? How did I sever that one? Oh, I was trying to activate that engine. Okay, so let's try that again. We're up to about 50% like that. Let's just put the sun somewhere in the sky where we can see it. It's getting brighter, as you can see, and the sun will break now. Okay. And we have a liftoff. Hopefully they all run out together this time. I mean, it's quite a confident liftoff for this one. I mean, to be fair, solar orbit is one of the easiest things to do. You just sort of aim a direction. Like backwards, you'll get solar orbit. Forwards, you'll get solar orbit. Left, right, you get solar orbit. Up, down, you get solar orbit. In fact, if you don't want solar orbit, you probably end up with it, so... Hence the fact that I can just aim in a direction. Okay, and there we are, now we have solar. Oh, nope. Why did you suddenly start going off that way? You're not even in atmosphere. Okay, we done? Engines reactivate. We're good. We've already made it further than we did on the last attempt, so we're all good. I have missed the sun by a lot, though. Considering it's over there. Yes, I've successfully missed the sun. Let's just see if we even have the full energy to do it. Yeah, we should be fine for solar. I mean, if this thing can make it to min-mass, it can make it out of Kerbin's gravity. We are sort of aiming straight for Eve, though. Very close. Okay, so let's get ourselves off of this path and get us out. This aim is a bit more retrograde, so we can bring in this mess of an orbit. Okay, just bring us to this point, because we're going to need to go pretty quick to get there. I'm not going to bother doing the full 360 or the full burn, because it takes forever to get into a good sun orbit. I'm just going to bring that inside of Kerbin's, because if I don't, it'll hit Kerbin eventually. Because I mean, it's crossing over the orbit of the planet, so it could hit. And nope, 6 days to go. 4, 3. I can't believe I only managed 2 probes in this. So we're coming into multiple Kerbin encounters, as you can see. By the little flickers coming in, that's where we're accidentally hitting Kerbin. We really don't want that. So we'll bring this in as far as we can. And I mean, we're supposed to chuck one over there as well, but I mean, between Kerbin and Eve, that is Eve, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's enough. And now we should have enough electricity to be fine. Okay, we can open up here. Get one of these up. Run that. Run that. Run that. Run that. And that. And you. I think we've had everything. I mean, it's better if you can bring the probes back, but... Ooh, I haven't done a temperature scan from up here. Whew. Nearly killed the batteries. Can't do an atmosphere scan. But yeah, now we're actually out here. Hopefully it'll start picking stuff up soon. But also, from the tracking station point of view, we will get a comms network out here the same. So we're all good. So I mean, the dish is just going between the detector. It's fine. So back to this tracking sensor? Yeah. Have I disabled the comms network in settings? Why did I turn that off? Look, I can actually see what my comms do now. Now I've given that the biggest dish I could, so we hopefully get decent on it, but... So, hopefully... Okay, so hopefully next time I will be able to actually aim for something else. So, that's it for now. We have successfully probed Mun, the Sun, and Minmus. Now I'm not gathering all the scientific data available from each of these because, yeah, I don't really need to. I mean, the amount that I'm getting is silly. But I do think I'm losing a lot of money, which is odd. So which one is... well... I mean, I can just upgrade that place and turn all of my excess science into, you know... Yeah, 100%. Where is the one where I just start getting money from? Subcost 5%. Reputation. I do not need reputation. Takes 5% reputation, gives you tons of money. Takes 5% science from contracts, 5% science from fieldwork, and gets me some funds. So I mean, at the moment, I don't really need anything. Yeah. I mean, my funding problem just went away. Unfortunately, I only have like 600 science left. I mean, I don't really need anything in that. If I ever intend to do a rover or fly, I'm going to need my science back. But yeah, we're done. We'll be fine. And plus, as I said, if I'm willing to do the long, boring trips, I can just go around the sun. Oh yeah, I also have like 14 million, so that should be fine. Right. So I'm going to finish there because that's the hour, so I'll be back. Well, I don't know, we may have a slightly different schedule for the next week because I can actually record differently, but so thanks for coming. Hopefully I'll be probing some more stuff next time. Bye.